Sweet, that'll see. There's 3 screws in there, here, here, and here that you need to take off. So, oh, before you do that, use this and line up the little, there's a little line here. Line it up straight somewhere and put a little mark on it so you know where to put it back. So all your settings are correct. Now 3 screws, you undo them. This should pull out your whole unit after you've done this, or your whole grinder anyways. It's best when you've got this open that you lubricate the presser, all these sprockets. Use food grade grease as well. You don't want to use WD-40 or just normal engine oil, because you probably get some in anyways your coffee. Now that's off. The easiest way how to get these clips is that you grab a flathead screwdriver, flathead screwdriver that I do not have. Bugger. That's an Australian swear word as well. Okay. There's 3 clips that you need to take off. This plastic bracket here. You push it down. There's 1. Pop it out. There's 2. And the 3rd one is here. Okay, they're out. Now, once that's out, you've got 2 clips on the bottom. There's a little button that you need to press to pull it out completely. So you need to squeeze the tip of it and then pull down. Also, mark on the motor which is the black wire and which is the white wire, so you can plug them back in the right direction when you're done. You guys understand when you're pulling it if you didn't see that. Some more coffee grains I'll empty up. And that's how you pull your motor out. Now, I'm going to pull this completely apart and see if I can fix it. Lubricate this section in here. Now, if you're just replacing it, you pull it out and you replace it. And one of these costs $120, saves from mucking around. I'm going to give it a little crack about opening it up and seeing if I can actually fix the internal problem of all the sprockets. Now, because I want to do that, I'm going to have to pull this apart. Undo this top screw by quickly jerking it, anti-clockwise obviously. Now, you need a bunch of these tools. If you got one of these coffee machines, they're always going to break, so it's really handy if you buy a couple of these cheap tools to have around. I mean, when you buy one of these, they're not going to last forever. And if it breaks down and you don't worry, you're not doing something wrong, these do break. So you'll learn how to get along with them, or else it's going to cost you a fair bit. Now there's a couple of bearings in there and some little things. Be careful you don't lose them. I'm just going to put it upside down like that so I don't lose it. Now I'm going to make a clean piece of, I'll show you how to pop these bearings out. They're a little difficult, but once you get it, they come out alright. You want to get a screwdriver or something in there, like so, and grab a thicker one. And you're going to push it down like that very carefully, and eventually pop. There we go, it's just popped on one side. Now I'm going to do it on the other side. It will require some force to get it to pop, so best if you point it down, because the bearings will go. There we go. And that's how you disassemble that. Now I'm going to re-lubricate this and put it all back together and hope it works good this time. If not, new motor. You can also pull apart the motor quite easy as well. It might get tricky putting it back together. You put one of those in there, push it out like so, and the other side, and then the end pops out. Okay, So I've come to the conclusion that this electric motor, why it wasn't grinding coffee, this coffee machine, was down to these little bushings, brushes, contacts, whatever you call them. I don't know, I'm not an electrician. It was down to these. Now I'm just going to buy a couple new ones, pop them in here and put it back on here. To put the bearings back in, you just grease it up right around the lip and they hold in place, and you just push it back on. Now to put the bushings back in the motor, you take the little sprocket off the end of the electric motor and you pull the whole motor out, put the bearings on there, the bushings on there, and then push it back. They're free. The website where I get all my parts will be down in the description. They're very good. They've never done dodgies on me, so they're good. And though they don't sponsor me, no, I don't get free parts from them. And they also give you free manuals how to service these yourself. So they're a great website. I'm recommending them. I mean, if I was to buy a new electric motor, I'd buy it off them. I don't know in price wise how good they are, but it's a lot cheaper than me taking it down to the coffee machine store and them fixing it. And I like making videos for you guys.